So once you've filled out some activities for your capabilities, we're going to ask you to start brainstorming some possible areas that you might like to do for your project. So it might be that you want to learn a new skill and then maybe teach others how to do it, or show it off, or add it somehow to the community. Maybe you want to plan an activity. It could be a junior school thing or a senior school thing. Or maybe you want to think about the future somehow. Now, these are just like 3 random examples. You can literally do anything. The only caveat is that you have to interact with the community. So what we want you to do is use a mind map generator like bubble.us to create a mind map about the things you're interested in and what you could maybe look into. So we can see in the example here that Erin was really interested in football and camping. They were more interested in football. They had more areas here. And then from this, they started to build on. So they were looking at training and goal plans and that sort of thing. And what Erin eventually ended up doing is developing a training program so that they could be a better kick for their footy team. But they also worked really closely with Norwood Footy Club so that they could go and train with them. And they developed some materials to help other students learn how to become a more skilled footballer as well. So it's not just about yourself, it's about how you can help others. When you have started to brainstorm your interest areas, what we need to then do is take your top 3 ideas and make sure that we actually have a way to make them a community activity. So are they going to be involving other people? And then we want you to think about, okay, well, if we're going to do this project, what would we need to organize? What things would you need to do? So we can see in this example that someone was interested in space, and they're thinking of maybe making a solar system, and they're going to take it down to the Year 2 class and teach them about the solar system. So if we start to think about the different types of things we'd need to organize, there would be materials for actually doing it. We would have to talk to the teacher. We would have to create some resources for the students. Starting to break that apart. What types of materials would we need? Who else would we need to talk to? Would we need to go see Mr. Rose so we can get some help with putting together a good model? Would we need to maybe speak to someone at the planetarium? We're starting to think about all the different parts of the project. Okay? And so that's our brainstorming. And what we're hoping is that by the time we finish our brainstorming, we'll be at the point where we'll be able to develop a goal, which I'll go through in the next video.